recompense or
Right.
judgment for them.
Right.
We shall take them captives, whose captives we were. All nations, this is our last captivity.
Right.
We've been in 7 captivities.
Right.
So all nations had a hand in our captivity. So they have to go back into captivity.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
So they have been our oppressors.
So before I move on, the ultimate message would be
to get our Israelites to come back like, for example, today is the Sabbath. You see, a lot of us is breaking laws. Yeah? Like, you have to grow up the beard. That's a commandment. How much commandments do you think is in the Bible? But it's 613. Right. And they don't.
And where you find this? Where you find this?
From all through the
In the
Bible.
Bible.
Yeah, but
Why have they kept it then? Why have they kept it to 10? Why have they...
that's the moral one. But we've got dietary, we've got how to wear clothing, how to treat one another, how to treat our wives. No, it's all true. 600 feast days, we've got to keep feast days, new moons. It's a holy thing.
This is Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you. These shall you eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall you eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters.
So what don't have fins and scales?
Dog, horse.
No, I'm talking in the waters.
What don't have fish? What don't
No,
have
fins and scales. Yeah. In the waters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
No, they're not fish.
Crab, shrimp, lobster, calamari.
Crustaceans.
Yeah, so you can't eat none of that. That's a law.
Scavengers.
But that's not in found in the 10. Yeah, that's not found in the 10. No, that's right.
We're going to sit with that. You're going to lead us in this. You're going to
No, we touch man. He's got
Yes, sir.
over here.
It's over there.
Yeah, so you even get the beard, you got to grow up the beard, you can't shave off your head bald. You can take it low, but you can't make it bald.
This is Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So I've got tattoos, but you're not supposed to have tattoos, Mark Michael and Prince on your feet. So I never know before. So now I know I can't get no more tattoos. So you have to keep your beard. There's feast days for you to keep.
Numbers 15 and verse 37.
Right.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So we've got all different, some of us we've got the same now, but we've got different colors.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye shall look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
So if we was going to eat some pork, we have to look at it and say, no man, you can't do that.
That's right.
Not up our beard, say, no, we can't do that. Crab, shrimp, lobster, we can't do that. So, and this is another commandment. That's one of the 613. So when they said the 10, it's way more than that.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Right, so our brotherly love, we got to love our brother as ourselves. So if our brother does something wrong, we have to forgive him. He's an Israelite, not the other nations.
That's right.
Right, so that's how the Heavenly Father do it. So we're not supposed to kill off one another. When you see them stabbing up each other, they're not supposed to be doing that. You can get put to death for that. That's why a lot of the children are dying because of the laws. You know.
And it reads, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Right, so we shouldn't bear no grudge against the Israelites. We're supposed to love one another and help one another. That's why we get the curse.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And I am the Lord. So you understand, brother? If I name him, if he's a heathen, he's an Israelite. You are the chosen and the heavenly Father. So you don't worry about them. Worry about how you have to serve your power to be saved.
This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
This is what the Lord thinks of the Israelites.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Holy means separate. That's what the term holy means separate. So we're set apart.
The Bible, the Holy Bible is a different book from the
Yeah, right. It's separate. So he's called us holy, the Israelites. So we're separate from the other people.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
So we chose the Israelites to be a special people unto himself.
above all people that are up on the face of the earth.
The same, man.
Above all people that are up on the face of the earth.
Equal, man.
Above all people that are up on the face of the earth. The Lord thy God, the Lord did not choose you. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
Right, so he never chose us because we were more in number. We were the fewest of all people.
But because the Lord had loved you,
Because what?
because the Lord has loved you,
Right?
and because he would keep the hope which he had sworn unto your fathers, and the Lord brought you with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the land of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
So when we was in Egypt and Moses said, let my people go, he was only talking about the Israelites.
That's right.
So his people, Moses' people, was the Israelites. That brought them out of Egypt. Them being 6 So, as much as the Lord made everybody else, because people say it's wrong what he's saying here, but it's
Second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all,
so we all come from Adam, right?
and the people
Where is
also
that?
who
Hold on. Where is that? Where is that?
I listen to a thing on a regular basis called Unlocking the Bible. Yeah? And I'm familiar with that. It's what helps get me to it. When I'm walking my Bible, I use some form of reference to get me and balance. So, boom. It's a speaking, somebody's talking, and it's in the Garden of Eden, he said, what has now permitted me to kind of stop listening to this thing because I disagree with it thoroughly or immensely. And him said, when it comes to the temptation, he sent the serpent into the garden. Who got tempted first? Eve. What did I say? Who got what happened? He said the man and the woman got tempted. Right? This is where I said I'm going to put down this thing. So I'm glad you come to this point because I just want to take what's right. And if the woman are the woman, because she comes from the root of the man, right? But how they portrayed it, and the guy was speaking so confident that the serpent comes and addressed the man and the woman, you know. And to make me believe that it's not in the Bible, and yes, I'm listening to it.
No, you're listening to it from who?
I'm going to have a phone and credit.
Oh, good. Oh, so you heard it from somebody saying that. Right, because they don't know the Bible, man. The Bible is our book. It's not everybody's book. They took it That's our heritage. They took it and turned it into religion.
Where are we? This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11. And I start at 9. It said, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. For this cause, though the woman of to for this cause of the woman to have power on her head because of the angel. Neitherless there is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man. The man is the Lord, for the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman. But all things of God, judge ye yourself in public, that a woman pray unto God and cover. Wait a minute, this is going to something. But me and people who have been on slap here. It says,
That's the same thing when mash up this thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but you see, when we break down the Bible, only the Israelites can break down the Bible.
Because the different tongue,
Yeah.
and the wars,
Yeah.
the infidelity, promiscuity.
Remember, he said you will discontinue from your heritage. So they will do stuff to make you discontinue from your heritage and make us think, oh, I'm not going to follow it because I heard it different. But it's not different.
Hence the different translations. Why initially my comment said, we'll make it highlight King James.
Because he's the one that translated it.
No,
This is Revelation chapter 12 verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So that's the old serpent, the same serpent. And I've got another precept. This is
I won't put the one, sign up.
So I'm going to let him edify you because it's his turn now. Yeah.
So right, with the Hebrew Israelites, right, so we're going to bring forth instructions and get things done in order. So let me get 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Let me get Isaiah 28 and 11. Let me get Root 4 and 1. And then precept I've got bring out.
It said this is the book of Genesis to the woman, yeah, and the man. It said this is Genesis chapter 3, and I start at 16. I'll read. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow, and thy conception in sorrow. Thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Right? So this is an order.
So that's order. So the woman, if she want to ask anything, she has to ask her husband first. Right? Not just doing what she want to do. The man's the head of the house. Someone break into the house now. The first thing the woman's going to do is tell the man to go and check it out. But now in this society, what do we have? Independent woman, I don't need a man. You're not paying my bills. All these confusion. That's not listen to radio like that no more. It's confusion, isn't it? And they act like they don't need their man. But every other nation, they know they need their man. Only our women saying, I'm a strong black woman, I'm a strong black woman. Where's the strong Chinese woman? Where's the strong white woman? It's confusion. So let me get 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of every man is Christ. We have a head. Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
So who?
It's the
And
man.
The head of the woman is the man, right?
And the head of Christ is God.
So Christ has a head as well, right? There's an order. And if only our women wake up and see this order, right? Let me get Root 4 and 1, and let me get Isaiah 28 and 11.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 11. For with stammering lips
With stammering lips
and another
and
tongue
another tongue. We're speaking English.
will we speak to his people.
That's how the Lord speaks. That's why we're not speaking in Hebrew. We can say shalom and speak. You probably wouldn't know what we're saying, innit? So that's why the Lord speaks. King James translates what the Moses translates to what was speaking from Hebrew to English. Now we have the Bible, right? That's why that's come up with confusion. Right? That's it, like, yeah. Yeah, Root 4 and 1.
Baruch 4 and 1. This book of the law, this book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that enjoins endureth forever.
Yo. This law endures forever. Forever. This law endures forever. Check.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
And all they that keep this law shall come to life.
Right. But such as leave it shall die.
But such as what?
But such as leave it shall die.
If you leave this law, you're gonna die. Simple, plain upon tables. When it's all said and done, right? Let me get. That's it. What I can. Let me get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 to wrap it up. So this is our heritage. Let me get Jeremiah 7 and 4. Right? You see, every time the scriptures come out, this man come out to whisper something in your ear. Hey, listen, brother. You see the serpent? That's what the serpent was doing to Eve. Right. In his ears. You meant to tell him, move from me, man. That's what you meant to tell him, move from me. He's trying to get you out of this truth. You don't want you to have everlasting life, man. He's in your ear whispering like there's some gal.
Jeremiah 17 and 4.
Right.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue.
So what?
Even thyself
shall
discontinue.
And that's what
from
we
thy
done.
heritage.
We discontinued from our heritage. That's what we done. We discontinued from our heritage, right? I'm not even used to having a mic. I'm not used to having a mic, you know.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
Serve thy what?
To serve thy
And
enemies.
that's what we're doing. We're working at 9 to 5. We're serving our enemies, right? We're kings. We're princes. Yes, king. We're kings. We're princes. We're princesses, right? We're not meant to be working for no one else. They're meant to be working for us. These other nations are dogs. They're beneath us. That's right. Come 5 minutes late, and what do they want to do? Sack us. Oh, you got to go, you know. You've been late 5 times in like 3 years. But someone else will be late 100 times, but they don't get sacked. But they don't like us. They know we're the chosen people, above all people. Right? Read.
In the land which thou knowest not.
And we're in a land which our forefathers never knew. Into what?
Right.
We came off the slave ship. And that's when we knew this place. Cold. You got to wear long johns, scarves, woolly hats, everything. Right?
Right.
And this is the conclusion of the whole matter for us, men and women, Israelite men and women, not these other nations. Bring down.
This is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments.
Fear the Most High and keep his commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man. It's all said and done. Why? Read.
For Yahweh shall bring every work into
The
judgment
Most High is going to bring every work into judgment.
with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
That's the conclusion of the whole matter. What we have to do as men. We lead our household in righteousness, right? Right? You've got to move him out your way, because now he's getting on your nerves now. Let's move away from him.
Leave the man, man.
No one accepted to
Yeah, that's it.
This is the book of Proverbs.
Man's possessed or something. There's something wrong with you. You're not supposed to be.
How long do you have there?
For long.
We're there for 2 hours.
He won't leave. But spiritual, you know. You hear the word. It's not for him. He said, what am I dog? He told him what to do. Yeah, but then he's bothering the children of Israel.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge,
So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
but fools despise wisdom
Who despise wisdom?
and,
Proverbs.
and instruction. My son, hear instruction of the father, and forsake not the law of thy mother.
See, that's order now, right? No
Right.
backchatting your mum, no backchatting your father. Order, discipline. And we as a people, we can't stand that. Even when you're driving, yeah, and you see someone and they don't give you way. We get vexed when someone don't give you way or don't say thank you for you giving them way. But these other nations, they don't say thank you when you give them way. They don't know the Lord. They don't know discipline, right? The Lord's only dealing with us, right? What else did I put? Let me get Sirach chapter 45 verse 5. Right? We're going to go into the Apocrypha now. Sirach. Right? The hidden books, what they took out. Right? The Catholic Church took out the books, brother. They didn't want us to know who we are. I always used to think when I was young, our people, yeah, we do everything better than every other people. How come we don't own nothing? How come we not? We do everything. Sports, boxing, we invented everything. Even the automatic gear stick when you see the cars. We traffic, everything. You can go on Google and check inventions of so-called black people, and you see how much nameless things, but we didn't patent it because we're under the curses. What brother's holding? Yeah,
We're on Sarah 45.
yeah. I want.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 45, verse 5. He made him to hear his voice.
Right.
and brought him into the dark cloud,
And this is Moses is going to read.
and give him commandment before his face,
Right.
even the law of life
See, you see that Moses got more than 10 commandments, even the law of life. Read.
and knowledge,
Right.
that he might teach Jacob his covenant,
Right.
and Israel his judgment.
See, Israel's judgments. He was up there, not just getting 10 commandments. They were the moral laws. He got more than that. Dietary law, everything. Right? Read.
Joel 2 and Joel 2 and 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
Right, so the Lord's in the midst of Israel. We're Israel. Right?
and that the Lord your God, that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
Right? So the Lord, our God, and none else. All these other nations, they don't know the Lord. Right? Read.
And my people shall never be
And
ashamed.
my people shall what?
And my people shall never be
We can't be
ashamed.
ashamed, man. We're the Israelites. We wake up in the morning and say, I'm an Israelite, man.
That's right.
What do you mean? These other people are dogs. They're beneath us, man. Right? That's not that again. Bring that precept.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 21.
Yeah.
He that has my commandments and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father. And I will love him and will manifest myself to him.
Right, so we have to love the Father, we have to keep the commandments for our own good, man. Right? We pray to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. And that's the Hebrew. Right? We don't pray to Jesus Christ, we don't pray to this man, man. This is lies, man. Our people were killed for this image because they didn't want to bow before it. Right? And now we're waking up. Bring out a precept.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
You what?
If you love me, keep my commandments.
You what?
If you love me,
Keep my commandments.
Christ is saying, if you love me, keep my commandments, right? So we've got commandments to keep, right? The Sabbath day is now. We can't be spending the Sabbath day. We can't be buying on the Sabbath day, right? And if you go on the internet and type in Israelite, you see so much people waking up. Jamaica, America, Canada, Ghana, all over the four corners, China even. And they're saying I'm an Israelite. You see them with fringes on, right? You see the women with dresses on, head wraps on. Let me get 1 Corinthians 11 and 4. Sister, this is for you, you know, your heritage. Come get your heritage, sister. See, that's not for everyone.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 6. My people have been lost sheep.
My people have been what?
My people have been lost sheep.
We're the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
The shepherd have caused them to go astray.
Right.
They have turned them away on the mountain. They have gone from mountain to hill.
We've gone from mountain to hill. We're in a Christian church. We're into Islam.
Right.
These are false.
They have forgotten their resting place.